Well, we're now inside this lovely property and we're just going to give you a really good tour of the property. We're going to take you around this part of the house, we're going to take you through to somewhere else as well, just to give you a flavour of this particular property. Now, I think for me, the heart of a house is always the kitchen. Ellie, what do you think of the kitchen?
It's rather fabulous, isn't it? I mean, for a start, the kitchen is huge and made all the better by that lovely wood burner flickering away in the corner of the kitchen. It's also incredibly well finished with those granite tops, that beautiful falcon stove, wonderful kitchen that leads through to a very impressive dining room.
And I think you're right. I mean, that dining room is lovely. You can just imagine being there for breakfast. You can also imagine there for lunch, but even for dinner as well. I can just imagine with candles all around it, coming in from the kitchen as well into there. But equally as well, we're in this really lovely sitting room. So you could just imagine having your aperos in here, then moving through to as well.
Absolutely. No, it really does speak grandeur, this house. We've got high ceilings, we've got beautiful flooring throughout the kitchen, the dining room, and throughout the entire hallway. But you're right, this space is very light, beautiful fireplace behind us, a really wonderful entertaining space.
And I think as well for me, there's that other room just coming off this as well, which again could be a little bit of a guest suite in a way. You've got the bathroom in there. It could equally be a study, but it obviously leads through to the utility area that's there. But again, that's just another feature of this house.
It really is. And you're right, I hadn't thought about the bedroom idea. There's lots of possibilities with that space, whether it be a bedroom or perhaps a study or even a snug with the fire.
And I think, again, you spoke about the hallway, and the hallway, for me, you're going from the front of the house to the back of the house, but you come in off the road or you would come in through that lovely courtyard area. But I think just the tiling that's through there, it's got that lovely Charente feel to it.
And the sheer width of that main entrance hall, it's really rather impressive. It definitely says bienvenue.
It certainly does. And I think those of you that watched me over the years, over the last couple of years, some of the things that I love those really lovely old staircases. They go onto a lovely landing as well. We haven't been let down here, that's for sure.
You're in heaven today because we've got a really impressive staircase. Once again, it's super wide, but look at that oak finish. Isn't it beautiful? And when you've made your way up that fabulous staircase, you come to the corridor. Now you must be loving that.
I really love it up on there. You come up onto that lovely landing, and just the way those floorboards, if they could talk, there's so much there. The lovely feel of them knots. Not only has it been finished to a really great degree, but you can just imagine how many people have walked up and down there and gone through. And when you're on that first floor as well, I mean, you've really got 4 bedrooms and then a little treat as well, which probably gives you a 5th one, but we'll talk about that in a moment. But out of some of those rooms, what sort of grabbed you up there?
I think you have to go for the suite parentale. What a fabulous bedroom. I mean, in lots of the bedrooms, you've got the fireplaces or wood burners up there, which I think there's something rather special about going to sleep with flickering orange flames in the corner of the room. You've got the possibility of having a dressing room off the suite parentale and an ensuite. I mean, what more could you want?
Exactly, and I think from that, you've got like a master bedroom, you've got another, probably say it's a second master bedroom really, and then you will have noticed as well, we've got one of the rooms that's got a couple of single beds in there, and it's got all the teddy bears, which again leads itself for that sort of thing for the children. But as you say, that kind of second area, it could be a dressing room, and you've got the bedroom flowing through, so I think that has a really big tick for it as well. But when we talk about children in this house, I think this house particularly could be full of the noise of laughter and children and families, and then we've got the attic upstairs, which again has so many possibilities.
Huge potential. The attic space really is vast with so much potential, really. It is the word for this entire house, really, but up in that space particularly, because we could imagine children up there playing, storage in abundance, and so many other opportunities for it, depending on what it is you're going to do with this property, if it's going to be potentially accommodation or your business or just a lot of space for the family.
Absolutely, and I think when you talk about business, the house itself potentially, if you wanted a business opportunity, could lend itself to a chambre d'hôte. But then also there is a little corridor and it takes us to a house next door. The house next door is actually older than the main house, and what caught you about that one?
When we made our way through there, we really do feel like we're being plunged back into the 16th century with the most fabulous granite open fireplace with that huge chêne massif oak beam. It really is super characterful, and that could be just simply the kitchen, or it could be a space off it that could be the dining room area. It's all sorts of potential opportunities for that space.
And I think you're right, you've got that, so a kitchen, dining room area. I mean, it's a big area in terms of that, and then you've got another room coming off there, and I love that room because there's been some work done there already, but there's also that room, you've got that little nod to the old actual sort of bread oven that would have been there. You can see some of that that's there. I like that, and I think that could be a really nice cosy sitting room. It could be a bedroom, but I think a sitting room would be good in there.
For me, I would prefer it as a sitting room. As you say, it retains some of that character, which is wonderful. And when we come out of there, we come back to the entrance, as it does have its own separate main front door, which is a huge plus. As it could be a second dwelling, it could be a granny annex, it could also be for the chambre d'hôte gîte business. And then back to you with the staircase there. You must have loved that.
I did. I love the staircase going up there, and then again you've got the stone going along it as well. You've got the lovely rope handles there that sort of nod, and you come up again onto a first floor there with 2 bedrooms and that one big bedroom as well.
Huge. I'm not even sure that it will necessarily show quite how big it is, but it's massive, and to have the church out of the windows there is even more charming. But in that bedroom, really, I think we have to talk about it. What a fabulous fireplace with those lovely tomates in the hearth.
And I think, yes, that really sells it. And I think you're right, the church is there, the church is just across the road. A lot of people talk about the church bells. I think for here, we do know the church bells go off just twice a day. They went off as well as we were just in the middle of filming. But it's there, but you've got that charm as well. But you've also got that other bedroom that looks out as well. And then we go up to another attic space that you could do some more with.
Absolutely, whether or not that be potentially a children's playroom or even another bedroom in time. I mean, you could do bunk beds in there to increase the occupancy and really to appeal to that family environment. Lots of opportunities in this property, and actually really quite a big property.
Oh, it is. I think that sort of gîte one is a big one. And as you say, you could do something with the attic, which you could put another 1 or even 2 bedrooms in. Now, one of the things of note which you'll see as we look in that property is on that attic area, there is a window. And the reason I actually bring that up is the window there, having the natural light coming in, of course, is a plus, but you've got an existing window. The reason I say that is when we look out here, we have this beautiful old church. When you come into properties like this that are very close to, be they a church or be they old monuments as well, then Bâtiment de France comes into play. That's the government organisation that makes sure that things are done properly, not just the Maries, but also then. Our great friends at French Plans will be on hand to be able to help you, and we're going to be doing even more content with them to take you through some of the things you need to think about. So when we look at this property, that is one thing I did think about as well that we need to really sort of understand. But I think with that property and with this property, you've got all of that outside space. So we've got nearly 3.5 hectares of land out there, that lovely courtyard area.
What a lovely area, and great that it's so enclosed. Ideal for children, dogs. Perfect that you've not got to worry about fencing that in. It's private and it's secluded. Fantastic to have all that land and even more wood for all these wood burners that are everywhere. You won't be having to worry about buying that for a while.
Absolutely, you're right. And then when we talk about fuel and things, let's come back into the main house. I think is something to focus on. What we always pride ourselves here is being unbiased in terms of what we look at. For us, we don't get any payments from an agent in terms of commission, referral fees, so we can be really honest about what we see. And that's the key thing for forsaleinfrance.com is about that. So when we look at this property, I think the key things we looked at, we think it could be a really lovely family house. I think it lends itself to that. It's got oil central heating that is here as well, and I think that's a big plus. The windows that are here are probably going to need to be replaced. They're single glazed at the moment. The people who own this current property, they put a sort of glazing in place that helps to keep the warmth in, but that is going to be an expense you need to think about, and it will need some planning to go around that again because it looks out onto the church. So we've got to think about that. But I think the oil central heating works. We're here in early December and it's okay.
Absolutely. We're certainly not cold. It's quite surprising for one of these larger properties. We haven't felt that at all. In fact, quite the opposite, really. It's been absolutely fine with the wood burners and the open fires, and as well as having the central heating.
And I think that is key. You need to think about these properties, how you're going to heat them. And the last thing you want to be able to do is just be in one room where you try and snuggle up against the heater. You want to be able to enjoy the property all year round. And I think in terms of that enjoyment, you've got some potentials as well outside. You've got that lovely hangar outside. You've got the outbuildings that you could do something with as well. And the land itself rolls down to this lovely little river that comes through this lovely little village. So for you, Ellie, outside, we did have that hangar and we've got those outbuildings. I mean, what could somebody do with that?
So much potential with this kind of property, and I think, as you just touched on, it's really screaming for a family to enjoy outside entertaining and eating and playing outside over the summer months here. But it could be your business, whether or not you were looking to start, I don't know, a yoga retreat. There's so many opportunities with that beautiful outside space at this property. The property really has so much potential, and it depends on what it is you're looking to do on your move to France, but this certainly lends itself to some form of revenue stream.
And I think we're in a lovely village. We talk a lot about the church there that's there, but also in terms of this village, it's a lovely village, a village that I do know. And what it has here, it's got that local shop that's here. You can also go down here and get your bread in the morning. It's also got a bar as well that's here. You're not too far away from Conflans. You're not too far away from Bellac. Now, both of those will serve you really well. Bellac has got more in the way of supermarkets and bigger DIY stores as well. So if you're doing anything, it is there. We're right on the border of the Haute-Vienne. So we're in the Charente, but we're right on the border of the Haute-Vienne, which is fantastic. But also you can go inland a little bit more, or you can actually head towards the coast. Now the Charente is something you're really familiar with, and it's an area you love.
I love the Charente, and the Charente, really, we benefit from being out in the sticks, shall we say, but equally being able to have all the commodities that you could possibly want. It's great and to get to. You can head up to Paris with the train from Angoulême in 1 hour and 55 minutes. It's super quick, and we've got numerous airports, whether it be Poitiers, Limoges, La Rochelle, or down to Bordeaux. So despite the fact this is a very rural area, you wouldn't really know it. You're connected, you're comfortable, and yet you can enjoy the rolling fields of sunflowers over in the summer months here.
I think, again, what you also enjoy then is you enjoy the better property prices. And I think this property coming in at €450,000, there's probably a little bit of wiggle room as well. But there's also another bonus with that. You will have seen a lot of the furniture that's in some of the rooms. Now, some of that's included.
Très bonne surprise. This property does indeed come with some of the furniture included, which, when you're imagining a property of this size, that could be a huge bonus, especially if you wanted to arrive and start a chambre d'hôte business quite quickly. You would be ready and set up to go.
And I think, again, when you think about these things, if you want to start a gîte business, then a lot of that is you've got to go through the paperwork and do that. And it's really key that you take the right advice. But it does have the opportunity to do that. What I also think as well with this property is, as you really said, is there are other business opportunities you can do here. I think the situation here is great. It's a lovely, quiet village, but you're close to things. So for me, I'd be really encouraging you to look at this type of property, particularly around that 450,000 mark and maybe just a little bit less. It's a great property. Now, when properties sell, a lot of the time people go, oh, why are people moving? Are they moving because they don't like the property? They don't like the situation. Now here, we've actually spoken to the owners alongside the agent. The owners, actually, this has just got a little bit too big for them, and they're actually moving to a lovely waterside apartment in Conflans because they love France. And I think in terms of that, that's the only reason this property is being sold. So that is another bonus, and we've had the opportunity to understand this a little bit more and see where it is. So I think that's why, for me, it's still a blank canvas with this property.
It really is a blank canvas, and I think that's why I said earlier on that it's really screaming for a family to come and fill it with laughter and joy and meals, and for it to really exploit that level of character and authenticity that it so deserves.
When we talk about the character, we have to share this last thing with you really here. We're on the first floor now. Underneath us is the cave. There's a little bit of a history to do with that.
There certainly is a history. Going down to the cave, for a start, weren't the steps charming as we went down to the cellar area? And when we got down there, we discovered the old barrels, the barrels that they used to transport the eau de vie. And not only did we see the barrels, we also saw the old tunnel that used to take you from the church just opposite down to the cellar. Now, unfortunately, you can't get to La Messe on a Sunday morning extra quickly because it has now been blocked up. But what a charming feature. And behind the rolling, I think it was a concrete base there, but it was rolling so that before they would have rolled the barrels of eau de vie down from one level to the other. I mean, how lovely to have that level of character and charm in a property that's still so comfortable and possible to enjoy and live in comfortably today, but to retain that character.
And I think with that character as well, I mean, I think in France what you can get is, you know, for 50,000 euros you can get something with character and history. But when you come into this kind of 350 to 500,000-600,000, you get properties with real history, something that you can engage with, and you're really just a custodian of that property. And I think that's what I like about this property.
Absolutely, I'm definitely getting that vibe with this property. But it's not only characterful and with this grandeur of its high ceilings and its wonderful tiled entrance hall, you're also super comfortable, because we all want to be warm and we all want to be able to invite our friends around and have a wonderful evening in this fantastic sitting room and dining room. You really manage to retain the character and keep the comfort, and that's quite rare.
It is rare. And I think as we close off, it would be a real key thing for you to have a look at this property. If you're looking for a really big family home, and it can just be for two people, and maybe you've got relations coming as well, it would really serve that well. It's got the potential for business as well that you want there. It's only 450,000 euros. It is in a really great position. It is rural, but it's still in a village that's got the amenities that you want just to walk and get something or go to the bar. It really has that going for it. So I think this property is definitely worth looking. And remember, the actual link click is in here, so click on that link that's in the description. But also, while you're doing that, why don't you press that subscribe button so that you can be kept up to date with everything that we're doing. So be that showing you wonderful properties, be it giving you information about moving here to France, be it seeing our new presenter Ellie, who's just joined us, and she's going to be bringing her own twist on things and actually bring her experience of living here in France. And we want to be able to bring you that, so we've got different episodes. We've also got in the new year, we've got Louisa again coming out with the French lessons that are there. So we want to be able to bring you everything. Do go to our two websites, newlifeinfrance.com and also forsaleinfrance.com. We also want to bring you the expert information from some of our partners as well, taking you things through planning, raising finance, whatever it might be. We really hope you've enjoyed looking around today, enjoying us in front of camera, hopefully showing you these really wonderful properties. So do tune in next time, and we'll see you then.